Bitcoin has been falling back to the downside, falling back to support. Now this is going to be one of our last and final shakeouts in my opinion. A few days ago we have been talking about this scenario that we are going to be seeing this last and final shakeout, which we are exactly seeing right now. Bitcoin history doesn't exactly tend to repeat, but it certainly rhymes, and that is exactly what it is currently doing. So we'll need to be explaining that exactly in today's update video. The Bitcoin funding rates are still looking very good. Need to be talking about that exactly and much more. So as always, let's get started with that short term. And in that short term, well, we have been seeing this rejection, this dump back to the downside. Bitcoin has been coming back to this level of support. And yes, this is going to be an absolutely crucial level for Bitcoin to hold. We need to be holding above this uptrending level of support if we are going to be losing this level of support, and if we're going to be falling down below these previous levels of these previous autumn highs and these previous highs, this resistance over here turning into support. If we're going to be falling down below, we could definitely have a look into a scenario like this, like we were talking about in a couple days ago, right? This video, Bitcoin history repeating, which is right now pretty much exactly playing out. I have been mentioning in that video that we're not going to be seeing up only, green candles only, to the upside only, and yeah, this perfect history going to be playing out. Likely Bitcoin history doesn't tend to exactly repeat, but it certainly rhymes. It gives us that general direction in the market that we're still going to be headed even further to the upside in that longer term. But in that shorter time frame, we could be seeing a little bit of a shakeout before then headed even further to the upside, which is exactly what we are seeing right now. So be careful of this, okay? Be careful of a break down below this level of support. And if we are going to be seeing a break down below this level of support, if you have been following me for a longer time, you of course already know how I'm going to be playing this, okay? I will be having a look into the Bitcoin EMA ribbons. If we're going to be falling back down to the Bitcoin EMA ribbons, I will be having a look into adding even more size and adding even more quantity to my already existing Bitcoin trade that we've been exactly opening up at this point of the falling wedge breakout. So yeah, for me, it would be absolutely perfect and absolutely beautiful if we are going to be seeing one last shakeout over here. That would just be a very good opportunity for me. However, I would not expect that it is going to be all too likely. Just indicates that this is gonna happen. I'm just going to be benefiting from it. However, I do think that a bounce from off this level and just heading even further to the upside is going to be way more likely. Because yeah, the Bitcoin funding rates are still trading extremely low. The markets are looking healthy. The markets are looking good. We are trading at a massive level of support. Majority of the liquidity is getting piled up on that top side. And yeah, holding support is going to be more likely than falling down below support. So I'm not going to be counting on it that we're going to be falling down below. I'm going to be rather counting more on it that we're going to be seeing this bounce. And in both scenarios, I would be profiting from the market, of course, because in the one scenario that we're going to be coming down, I will be adding even more quantity. But in a scenario that we're going to be headed even further to the upside right now already, of course, I'm still sitting on my hands. I'm still keeping my Bitcoin trade open, and I'm still going to be expecting this last and final wave to the upside to be getting played out. So my targets are sitting at around that 130k to the 140k level, and then I expect this bull market to be getting end. Not yet right now. I do still think that we're going to be seeing a very significant rally to the upside. So yeah, right now, I'm not panicking at all. And for the shorter term targets, we could be having a look into the second Fibonacci level of resistance, which is going to be exactly the 2 level, right? This one is going to be coming in at the 125k level. We've broken up above the 1.65 level. So right now, that second level is going to be the most important Fibonacci level of resistance to keep in mind, sitting at the 125k level. Also on top of that, this uptrending level of support, resistance, I also think this level will be very significant. This one will be coming in at the 115k level. So these are going to be 2 important levels to keep in mind. And with these 2 important levels, you could be creating a pretty good setup right here at this moment. So yeah, create your own setup right now already. Create a game plan for your own situation, how you want to be playing the market right now. That's what I would be saying. Anyways, if you're going to be getting interested in trading yourself as well right now, make sure to be checking out that first link down below, because with that first link down below, you can still claim 100 free US dollar over on WeX only by signing up a new account down below, creating a new account and bind your phone number and email address, and then you're already going to be eligible for this 100 US dollar tether. Now, on top of that, yesterday I have been opening up a few altcoin trades. I mean, they are in a slight loss right now. I'm still going to be remaining to keep them open. I still do think that in the end of the day, they will do pretty good. I mean, Sui is right now pretty much at break even. Grass is in a loss, Virtual in a slight loss. Virtual is also in a slight loss, but I've added even more money and even more margin into this trade over here. Also, my face cam is in a way right now still sitting in this unrealized profit. Now, we have just barely not hit our target, okay? If we're going to be opening up the chart, we can be seeing, yeah, we have barely not reached these previous highs. So it was getting very close. Right now, still, I think Hype will be doing very good and very fantastic. Anyways, we'll be having a look into how this is going to be playing out in the coming few days, because yes, I will be betting on an altcoin season that will be coming. Yes, I'm going to be putting my money where my mouth is. I've been buying a lot of spot altcoins, but also will be getting a little bit more interested in also trading altcoins. This is exactly what I've been explaining in this video I've been uploading yesterday. Yes, these altcoin trades are going to be extremely risky. It's going to be some day trades, so it's going to be highly influential what the Bitcoin price will be doing. If the Bitcoin price will be dumping a little bit more, even going to be tagging these Bitcoin EMA ribbons, I already do think that majority of these altcoin trades will be getting stopped out. Anyways, I have explained everything in this video over here, so make sure to go ahead and watch that one. Also watch this video, why altcoin season is starting now, to understand why in that longer term, not for these intraday trade altcoin trades, but for that longer term, I think the altcoin season could be getting started right now. I think it's going to be a very good chance, a very big chance in this last and final rally that we are getting at this moment. Anyways, yes, like I've been explaining for a long time right now already, I think the last wave is getting initiated right now. And yeah, we are going to be profiting mostly from this last and final wave. Always most amount of money gets made during the last wave because euphoria enters the market, and during euphoria the most money is always being made. The only problem is going to be you will need to be realizing your profits, because if you're not going to be realizing your profits, well, you're going to be leaving home with nothing. You're going to be just round tripping your entire bag. I mean, I've seen it time and time again. During the last cycle as well, a lot of people have been round tripping their bags. Anyways, if you're subscribed to my channel, you of course will be staying ahead. I will be telling you exactly transparently what I will always be doing. Right now, I am going to be taking the risk and going to be taking some more risk on some altcoin positions. I think at this current market situation, it's going to be a wise move at this moment. Let me know what you think about that exactly in the comments down below. Anyways, with that being said, I'll see you guys in another update video tomorrow morning.